So here they are from V.K.V. College, KOTHAPETA is one of the place from Andhra Pradesh. It's a government degree college. So in order to sensitize the people around their areas on the aspects of IPR, they have approached me for conducting a program on IPR. So that is where I took one session just now on a general concept of what is called IP innovation and related aspects. So next session will be yours on patent filing and prosecution.
Okay.
So he is Dr. Apparao and also Dr. Srinivas. Both of them are here, convener and co-convener. And so he is Dr. Yogesh Doble, my very good friend and most experienced person on IPR in the entire CSIR system. So with these two lines are more than sufficient to introduce him to you. So the kind of rich experience he carries will be a great advantage to your national workshop.
Sir, welcome, sir. Now I request P. Ramadevi, Vice Principal of this college, introduce our resource person.
Good afternoon to everyone. Myself, P. Ramadevi, lecturer in economics and Vice Principal of V.K.V. Government Degree College, KOTHAPETA, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Konaseema District, Andhra Pradesh. I feel honored to welcome you all to the second session to the today's webinar on intellectual property rights, jointly organized by the Department of Mathematics and the Jawahar Knowledge Center, JKC. First of all, I thankful to Dr. K.P. Raju sir, Principal of V.K.V. Government Degree College and President of the 2 days national webinar. Convener of today's national webinar, Dr. D.C.H. Paparao sir, and co-convener of today's national webinar, Dr. D. Srinivas sir, for giving this opportunity. It gives me a great pleasure to introduce our distinguished resource person for this session, Dr. Yogesh NATHUJI Doble, Senior Principal Scientist in the Innovation Protection Unit, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, CSIR, Ministry of Science and Technology, New Delhi. He holds a PhD in Civil Engineering and Water Pollution from Jamia Millia Islamia, New Delhi, along with a Master's in Environmental Science and Engineering and the bachelor's degree in chemical engineering. Dr. Doble is a registered patent agent by the Government of India and a fellow of the Institute of Engineers, FIE. He has completed certified courses on intellectual property from WIPO and FICCI, in addition to several specialized training programs in the IP domain also. He has over 20 years of rich experience in the field of intellectual property rights, including patent drafting, foreign patent prosecution, IP management, and data analysis. He has handled numerous patent applications and legal documents covering various disciplines under CSIR's innovation ecosystem. Dr. Doble has contributed several articles in his knowledge domain and actively participates in national seminars and technical sessions. He served as co-chairperson in ICSSR-sponsored national seminar on emerging issues of climate change, sustainability, and economic implications held at Sri Aurobindo College, University of Delhi in 2016. He is also a lifetime member of the Indian Association for Air Pollution Control, Delhi chapter. Sir, we are truly privileged to have you with us today. And I only invite Dr. Yogesh NATHUJI Doble, sir, to kindly share your over the session and share your valuable insights with all of us. Over to you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. And now, before I start the session, I would like to first congratulate you people that you recognize the intellectual property as a very important aspect and is required to be focused in, because you know that now the NIRF ranking is also having one of the parameter patent as one of the patent filing and the publications as one of the factor while doing the NIRF ranking. So I would like to, I'm really thankful for I'm really thankful that you had invited me for this, and I will make sure that before I log off from the session, you will be able to know how to do the filing also uh, by your own also. But it is recommended that you take the services of the patent agent, because there are many small activities that happen in a when the patent goes from filing or from the drafting stage to the grant stage. There are many small nitty gritties that are required to be done. But however, as the topic given to me is a patent filing and prosecution, I will do due justice to the topic. So let us move to the my presentation. So I will turn off my camera first. I'm sharing my screen. So is my screen visible?
Visible, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the topic is the patent filing and a prosecution. So as you may be knowing that there are many kind of intellectual properties exist. There one is a patent, copyright, design, trademark, and you're looking into one type of IP that is called a patent. So in detail we will look into and this is about a small introduction to CSIR. What is CSIR? And its contribution over the years. This is a decadal thing, like from indelible ink in the election that is being used by the election commission is from CSIR, and the Amul, that dude powder, came from the buffalo milk. That is also for the first time done, and it was in 1960s. And then the journey, you can see the first flow solver, the parallel processing computer, was also from CSIR. And the biojet fuel, the latest one in the decade, was a biojet fuel, and it was developed by CSIR IIP. So we are transforming society by our innovation. So this is what is the CSIR policy, and I believe that every institution should have one policy, IP policy, that how they would like to have, they would try to look into, because the policy that you frame decides the future. So the CSIR had the policy in 1996. Similarly, ICMR, ICAR, DRDO also had the IP policy, and the national IP policy came into picture in 2016. So as you know, the innovation starts in everywhere there is a innovation, and right from the screws and we use, or even if it is in a dental implant also, you can see there are kind of screws that are fit into. So from the pricing into the wood to the pricing in the jaw, there is a screw, but the different kind of materials that are used and the kind of precision that are required are entirely different. So innovation is everywhere, and if you see, and the infusion of the artificial intelligence into those kind of technologies are can be seen by in our day-to-day life. Similarly, in electronics also you can see, electricals also you can see. So everywhere you see that some betterment is happening. So that is because now the people are sharing what is their invention into a patent application, and the patent application is laid open to the public, and they also further can improve upon, and whatever the patented article is, then the society gives the contribution by monetary contribution or the recognition to the inventor, that towards which we can say is a return given by the society to him towards disclosure of his invention. So the first engineering patent came into 1856, and it was by the George Alfred Depending, and it was for a efficient punkha pulling machine that was for a like you can say a fan type of system was there, which was granted a patent. So generally, in broad perspective, if you would like to see, this is a patent office data and not for CSIR. So you can see here the increasing trend in filing of a patent is happening. And one can see here is a lot of jump, and 22,000 and something like patents are filed every year. And sorry, these are the design one. And this is all, these are the applications filed in the civil, computer science, and electronics, electrical, mechanical engineering. So you can see the contribution of the computer science and electronics in today's day is much higher than the other kind of disciplines. So let us look into what kind of patent application can be filed. So you can file a provisional patent application or a complete patent application. It depends on what you at what stage your invention is. I mean, you can see if you would if your technological area is moving very fast at a very faster pace, and you would like to secure a priority date, because in this patent filing journey, the thing is that whosoever files a patent first is given a right. So first to file is having a right. Also, the main purpose here to file a provisional specification is to secure a priority date, and which allows time to refine the invention. So primary thing is there. And then when you write the provisional application, you put in a preamble that it only describes the invention. You don't know, you don't need to provide much examples into it, but you just need to describe it how it is, what is your invention actually. But when you file a complete application, means every provisional application will be followed by a complete specification. Without filing a complete specification, there is no meaning to this provisional specification, and it will die on its own within after 12 months. So within 12 months, you have to file a complete patent specification. So the preamble in this document will be like a following specification particularly describes invention and the manner in which it is to be performed. Correct. Then the content will be, I will be going into detail what kind of content it has to be. Primary focus the inventor should give on the writing of the patent specification. Rest job will be done by the patent agent or the expert person in your organization who the authority is given. So let us the claim is one part of the document which is not required in the provisional specification. However, the complete specification, you need to have a particular section which is called as claim, and that it will always start with a fresh page, and it is like that. So let us see into another thing. So what the specification is will be a specification will be having a title which will be clear and relevant with minimum words, That is 15 words only, and it should be very clear whether you would like to protect a product or a process. Likewise, and drawings, if you can provide the drawings, that is well and good. And models and samples are not required, but in during the prosecutor examination stage, the examiner would like to see the model or see some kind of demo or something, a video clip or something. He may ask, but it is not compulsory. You can also explain. Then the complete specification will be fully and particularly describe the invention uh, and its operation. It should disclose fully, because if you don't describe fully, then there will be a problem when it is examined. They will say that the examiner will say that your invention is not sufficiently disclosed. So the best method has to be how it is performed is required to be disclosed in a complete specification, and there has to be a claim, and the claim part, whatever you are claiming, claiming means your rights, what where on which on the part of the invention where you are asserting your rights, that has to be within the disclosure made in your entire document. That is required. If you are writing in claim, but in that the things are absent in a complete specification, you will not get those claims. As the same way, if you are writing in a document, but if you are not claiming, you had forgotten to claim it, then you will not get the rights. So the claim section is the heart of the specification, and the specification is the complete heart of the uh, is the whole patent journey. And if there is a biological material involved in it, then the biological material is written or somewhere it is existing in your invention, then you have to deposit it in a international depository authority under Budapest Treaty. It is a kind of treaty, and there are some organizations which deposit the biological material. If it is a haldi, turmeric, or anything, which is generally available, you just need to provide from which source you are taking. But if it is not, means you had created something new, new kind of biological material which is not existing in nature, then you need to deposit such a thing into Budapest Treaty, because it is to make sure that whatever the kind of disclosure you are giving, it is available to the public, and uh, on request. So the source and geographical disclosure is also required. Then the sections what the complete specification document will be having, you can take a screenshot of it also if it is required. Then the complete specification will have a title, the field of the invention, which will be having a statement like this invention relates to which aspects it relates to. Then the background and a prior art. The prior art and the problem to be solved, we have to very clearly mention what kind of problem was there earlier and how you had solved it. Here is a difference between the patent and a publication document. The patent document has only relevant prior art. It may be 2 or 3. I believe that when we are doing some kind of incremental invention or a breakthrough, means destructive type kind of inventions, there for destructive kind of invention there will be not many kind of prior art, but maybe zero prior art. But for the kind of incremental invention, hardly 2 or 3 documents may be very, very relevant. That prior art is required to be disclosed, and the problem, the kind of problem you are solving, uh, uh, you can state there that what kind of problem you're solving. Then comes the object of the invention, and the object of the invention can be many objectives you would like to address in a one invention. So that objectives you can write into it. Then comes the summary of the invention. The summary of the invention, uh, then the detailed description of the drawing will be there, because in the drawings there is a specific format in which you have to provide the drawings. Not everything you can write into the drawing sheet. You need to just number it, and whatever the kind of description you would like to provide to the drawing, you have to provide it into one section, that is a detailed description of the drawing. And then you write what actually is your invention. Then you put in examples, as many as possible, and if they are of a kind of repetitive kind of example, a text, your the example is having like you are stirring it at particular uh, speed, and then the temperature and pressure is maintained at particular parameters. Then if the same kind of examples are coming and you're trying to show the examiner that the we are getting the same kind of results, it is better to write it in a tabular form than writing a paragraph, because every page is because 30 pages is the limitation, means not a that kind of limitation, but a free but a 30 pages and a 10 claims are the comes under the standard fee. So that is a minimum fees allows you to file 30 pages and a 10 claims. So very precisely use these words and everything. Word limit also, there is no word limit, but the number of pages should be used very precisely, because if you want to file it in abroad, and if uh, and there it is a non-English country, then you have to translate it into many in their language. Then your cost will definitely increase. So keeping that point into mind, you should write the examples. Then the claim, then comes the claim part, and the drawings, and an abstract also you have to write. Abstract, you need to write a very catchy abstract, and not too frivolous also, because it should very clearly write what you are achieving and how, what are the advantages, because this abstract will be the first sight for anyone to catch your invention, to gain an interest in your uh, technology. So as I said, the claim has to be very claim is required to be for a single invention or a group of invention linked to form a single inventive concept. You cannot get a patent for many inventions. Just like there can be any example you can take, like you made uh, what a mouse for a computer, which is wireless, and a wireless keyboard also, but they are different, having every entirely different functions. So this cannot be these are the two different inventions, but not contributing to the single. How you write is actually it depends, but when your focus is on only Bluetooth kind of thing, uh, which is enabling the keyboard and a mouse to act in a wireless mode, then it becomes a single inventive concept. But your focus is somewhere else. In a mouse, the inventive concept is different. In the keyboard, the inventive concept is different. Not a There is no commonality in it, then they will be treated as separate inventions. So for every invention, you need to file a separate patent. Or the examiner, even if you had done a mistake, the examiner will ask you to split the invention into number of inventions that are uh, that the examiner is looking in. then you will get multiple patents. Then for the every patent you need to pay a different fees that will happen. So, as the claim is the heart of the specification, we will look into the claim section a little detail. Claim is required to be written in a particular format. That format is you will write a preamble, a transition phase will be there, and then a body of a claim. So, a preamble would be like a title of your invention. Generally, it happens, and the title of invention will be also a focused one, that it will be focused on a composition or a nucleic acid sequence or a method of treating a device. A disease. So, and what kind of transition phrases it will be having is like a composition comprising, or we can say which comprises. These are the broadest kind, and they are open-ended kind of phrases. Whereas they consisting essentially of, when we say a composition consisting essentially of, or a composition consists essentially of, they have a very means intermediary kind of scope, wherein you try to disclaim and claim some part of the whatever is written in your claim section. So, and the narrowest thing is that it consists of, or which consists of. So these such kind of wordings in your specification do allow you to get a grant to a patent. If you are in your first draft had written comprising or comprises, but as the examination of your document proceeds and there are many citations coming in, then it comes to a very narrow kind of inventive step, then you may have to restrict to the this kind of consisting of, or which consist of, that the examiner will immediately grant you a patent. If there is a minor possibility of getting a grant to a patent, the patent will be granted to you. Then the claim body of the claim is, it is the what actually is your invention and how it is working is required to be disclosed into. Like a process claim, if it is having step 1, step 2, and step 3, you would just write it into one thing, one below the other. And even in case of an apparatus, how the elements of the apparatus are aligned and they are linked with each other. If you can write into in that way, you can get a claim on apparatus. So the type of claims can be, there are type of claims also. It depends on the what you would like to protect. It is not that you need to mug up to write the claim, or you will have to search first in which type of claim I have to write. Just don't bother about it. It is just the terminologies that they are assigned to a claim written in a fashion. So Marcus type of claims or a composition Marcus type of claims are generally written for the chemical structural formulas, wherein one structure helps you to take many kind of formulas. That Marcus type of claims are generally looked into as a broadest type of claim. Then comes the composition of a matter. What kind of composition you would like to have, or the apparatus, machine, or a device, or you can have the claim like product by process. So a product having unique features, and that unique features are coming through the process you had invented. So the merit is for product only, but writing style is like the product by process. Or other way, you can write first a product, you can take a claim, then in another claim you can have the process. So that way also can be done. So process and method or improvement kind of claims are also there. that is also called the Jepson type of claims. These claims are generally seen as a very small kind of inventions that are happening, and they can be granted very easily, wherein you have to say that in a particular apparatus, the improvement has done only in this aspect, and then the patent examiner will focus only on the those aspects and give you a grant. Then device, as such, device claims can be written, as I told you, that an augmenting device for a wind turbine. And this is, see, you can see the phrase is written here, that connecting phrase. And then the steps, means what kind of elements are there in your turbine blade. You can write here like this, the device claim will look like. And one thing you can observe here is that this is only a one line, one line statement, and it will have only one full stop, and there will be no full stop elsewhere in one particular claim. So similarly, a method claim, here in the last section E, it has to be a full stop. So a method of making tea, which comprising, this is a transition phase, then whatever what a tea is required to have, like this. Similarly, a composition claim, the offers electroplating solution comprising, like you may mention us steps of your process. So what kind of solution it is? It is. So now comes the what the patent prosecution will have generally. So generally, the patent prosecution in India will be called as a first examination report, which will be issued by the controller. Then there will be objections, like a technical and a formal kind of objections will be there. Technical objections means that there are novelty kind of issues will be, novelty and inventive step will be challenged, and some kind of patentability issues will be asked, and they have to be in light of the prior art documents that are cited by the examiner. Generally, they are termed as D1 document, D2 document, D3 document. And the kind of formal rejections there can be, like deficiency in form 1, 2, 3, or 5. These are the form numbers. And there can be some deficiencies while filing, or there can be a fee related issues, or you have to file a petition for some kind of condonation, like things. So, and you can have a hearing there even after filing a response to the first examination report. If the examiner feels that there exists some problems still to be addressed before the grant, then the examiner will give you the hearing opportunity. Generally, it is given by the controllers. So controller may call for hearing, and to satisfy the rejection. So they can be again the technical and formal, and they can be addressed, and the response has to be given within 15 days from the hearing date. So now comes how to file a patent, because the background was required to know you what is the significance of a complete specification, and that. So before you proceed for filing, you need you can file it now digitally online also. So you need to have a digital signature that is called a e-sign, and you can obtain this from the emudra.com, esign.emudra.com, because this is the recognized by the patent office. So you can obtain this digital signature. If you are individual, you can obtain this at 999 rupees. This is not a promotion, but actually this is a compulsion that you need to have the kind of e-signature for signing the documents, to upload it and to have the communication. No, there is no requirement of sending hard copy to the patent office. Once you digitally sign, that is considered as good as filing it physically. So these kind of users you can have for organization. You can have act as an individual in your organization and you can file. So you need to procure it. Then you can come to the patent office site and you can type ipindia.gov.in, and then you can see here the comprehensive e-filing is there. And e-filing, this particular, you need to click into e-filing of patents, and then this page will pop up wherein if you are a new user, you can sign up here. And by signing up, by clicking this, you will land up to this page. And this page shows the new registration form. Here you can see type of applicant: natural person, agent, organization, small entity, startup, or educational institution. So natural person means anyone who is not an organization, or any person who feels that he's an inventor also, and he's an applicant also. Means he had himself invented and he would directly would like to apply, and he don't require any agent. Then a natural person, one has to choose. Or if you are an agent, means you had qualified patent agent examination, just as I do, so I can select the agent also. Or if you are representing organization, then organizational login is required to be done. And small entity, similarly, if you are a small entity or startup, you need to see an educational institution. As you are an educational institution, then you can create a type of applicant as an educational institution. This categorization is done because the fees depends, the government of India has decided upon the kind of fees that is required to be given by each category, and it varies differently for each one. So after that, you can see after doing login and e-signature, registration is also required. That you will be guided while you do the online registration. That I am not going into detail. That is very, means it can be done very easily. And then after doing everything, you will land up to this page, and this page shows my name because here I am the uh, official signatory on this. And you can see here, you will see here lot many forms, all forms, new form. Then the form 5, these forms are prominently seen on the left side of the uh, web page. Right. Then comes this. So now we really would like to file a patent application. So what this jurisdiction means, whether you are in New Delhi or what, it can be chosen very easily. Then type of application, whether it is complete application, provisional application, that you need to choose. Then type of specification, what kind of specification it is, like in, no, the type of application means ordinary, or whether it is coming from any other country, that you have to choose. Then type of specification, here it is that complete or provisional. Then how many pages are there, number of claims, and a number of pages in a claim, abstract, and drawings, number of drawings, sequence listing. It is applicable for biological inventions only. Sorry. Then priorities. This priority means if it is coming from any other. Uh, if you had filed many applications and you would like to claim the priority, then it is okay. Otherwise, you proceed. Title of the invention, you have to write title, then address for service, where you would like that the patent office would like to communicate with you. Then these are the details here. Abstract you have to type. Then while you are doing this screen will pop up, and this screen tells you that if your invention is having biological information, biological material, then you need to go to this NBA site and do needful, or you can directly proceed to e-filing, just as I had shown you. Then after doing the abstract thing, then you come to the description part. You have to just copy paste whatever is written in your Word file, the claim section, whatever is written in your document. Then you can add applicant like your college here, and the inventor. You can add as many inventors you would like to have. If there are many applicants, like your college is uh, having some collaborative work, research work with other institution, then they will also become the applicant. And if their organization is also having both the joint inventors from your institution as well as their institution inventors, they all can be added here. Then these are the sections we will be going into. The field form we will look into how the form has to be filled. Then you have to save here. Once saved, you can then upload the form 2 of the form 1 which you had filed. In form 2 also the what you can say, the form and drawings and everything. Then while filing a form 2, this form 2 is when you are filing a provisional application. Once you have filed a provisional application and you would like to file a complete application, then in that case this form 2 you have to use. The form 3, then form 3, this is a statement and undertaking which is required to be filed when if you had filed in other countries as well, the same application. At first, let me tell you that you cannot file your invention directly to the other countries, because you have to take the permission from the patent office, or otherwise you have to file the application first at the Indian patent office. So be careful before you do some kind, because many of the inventors are now filing for Australian kind of Australian patents or something. So they have to be very careful before they are disclosing any kind of thing to the other patent offices prior. So they have to take the permission from the Indian government. So form 3, you have to file with the same, because you will not having this application number. So when you file the new application, this new application form 1, there you have the option of doing everything. Similarly, form 5, that is declaration as to inventorship. So this is signed by the inventors, that they are assigning the rights to the applicant. Then we will see what actually how it is done in one of a case study. This is just as an example, not a promotion of any kind of invention here. It is just for a study purpose, and this is a application. This was filed in March 2024, and now it is granted also. So it was done very expeditiously, and this is the title of the invention is ceramic polymer composite electrolyte for solid state sodium ion batteries, and its method of preparation thereof. So one thing I would like to say, that the grant is however important, but how much important the grant of a patent is, that one has to look into, because when you are doing any kind of, when you are asking the patent office to do it at a very faster rate, the patent office will demand you the fees at a higher rate. And once the patent is granted to you, then you have to pay the renewal fee. Your renewal payment of renewal fee also starts unless your invention is demanded by the commercial arm. That is means if the party wants that, if your commercial party wants that your patent to be granted, then they will go into the licensing part. Then it is okay that you get a grant at the high faster rate. Otherwise, you can take the ordinary time that is taken by the patent office, and as and when the steps are due, you do those steps, and you can get a grant in maybe 4 5 years. But you can see that even when you are having one patent or you are having 100 patents, then the management of money is also very important. So this is a side, this is also the patent office search side. And the patent search, when you go to the patent and you really don't know how to draft a patent, then what I would suggest that you go to this site, and there are many means you can search by title or an abstract of your interest, because this is not for electronics or something like mechanical or civil. It is not restricted to any kind of domain. It is a broad, and you can type in your interest topic title, and you can search the patents. And one of the search result is this, that this one of the search result I am saying because I am taking this as a case study. And you can see here this patent was filed in March 2024, sorry, and it was by the IIT Kanpur. And then the field of invention was chemical kind of thing. And the you can see the certificate was issued in this say within how many months. It was granted in 6 months, March to September. So they got a grant. So you can see whatever the view documents there are, you can see through view documents. If you click here, you will go to this page, and you can see each and every detail of what has actually happened in this case, what the documents were submitted by the applicant to the patent office for a grant of their application. You can very clearly see, you can click on those links, and you will get the PDFs, and we will go into detail actually how the patent, this patent was granted. We will see into one example. So let us proceed. So I will go to the PDF section now. Wait a minute. So the first thing is that you need to file is a Form 1, as I told you. So Form 1 will have a type of application, as I told, that it will be ordinary, generally ordinary. Convention means if your invention is coming from abroad, and divisional, because these are the type of applications that there is no, because the time paucity, I will not go into detail what is what everywhere, but generally it is we take it as an ordinary application. Then applicant is a IIT Kanpur. Here you have to provide address, then nationality and everything. Then category of applicant, it is an educational institution, so special privilege will be means discounted rates will be given. Then the inventors here, and inventors address and everything you have to give. The complete name of the inventor has to be given, just like here the TP if you can write what is TP, then it will be very good. Then the title of the invention you have to provide in this. Then the kind of authorized registered patent agent, it is a list of there are many because it is done by some IP firm. So they are having number of patent agents. So they are given all the patent agents listed with them. Then the address of the service of applicant in India. So the IP firm is taking care of IIT Delhi here. Then one can see there is means it is not having any priority, then it is not having any PCT application, then form 16 no divisional application, it is not divisional of anything, or it is not a patent of addition. Then the inventor is required to sign here in this here the inventor is required to sign. Then a declaration is required to be given wherein where we left in the online section, this section is here. So we have to say that we are in possession of the above mentioned invention and the complete specification relating to the invention is filed with this application. If it is complete, otherwise if it is provisional, then you have to say it is provisional. And there is no lawful ground for objection of the grant of the patent to me, and we are the assignee or legal representative of true and first inventor. So if you are an assignee or if you are directly an inventor, it depends on where you are, in what position you are. If you are directly filing an inventor, also you are an applicant also, then the tick mark will be different here. Then if you are not filing in any other country, then you have to say it like that. Then number of pages, number of claims, number of drawings, it will happen. And lastly, you have to sign it because payments are done online. So online payments is possible. So this is form 1. What we had seen online, this is you have to fill it and you have to give the signature of the inventors in the particular section, as I told you. In this here the signature of the inventor will be there. You have to submit it online, and also if you can submit it offline after doing this thing, because this is the only document if you can possess and if you can provide to the patent office, that is well and good. Then comes the form 2. Form 2, this is the redacted one, the same application, and the applicant, as you know, it is the IIT Delhi. The complete application, as I told you, it is in the manner in which it is to be performed. Then, as I told you, the field of invention, the background of the invention. Then comes the object of the invention. You have to say, I will make it little broad. Then the object of the invention, summary of the invention, you have to write. Then a brief description of the drawings and detailed description of the invention. Very clearly you have to write. Then this document, there are examples in it. The kind of examples are given here. We are not going into detail what is actually an invention, because it will take another hour to explain me what is this invention. So I am primarily focusing on what kind of steps are required to file a patent. So the characterization and everything, whatever you do in a publication, the same way you try to provide the details into it. Then comes the section of claim. It will always start with a first fresh page, and you can see here a ceramic polymer composite electrolyte. They are making electrolyte. comprising nasicom filler of polymer and an alkaline salt, wherein nasicom filler is loaded with this. And you can see only one full stop is there in this particular claim. Then you can see another, there are dependent claims also, wherein what is nasicom filler is loaded with. You have to say wherein the polymer, which polymer you had selected. Likewise, these are the dependent claims. Then how you actually prepare your claiming here at the preparation method of preparation. So one can see here one can see in this claim that this is a product kind of claim, and the process is claimed in a claim number 5. So this is contributing to the single inventory concept. That is why it will be granted in a single patent. Now, the claims are required to be signed by, and here is the signature of the applicant, whosoever is there, and abstract will be having a title first, and then the 150 words is the word limit for writing an abstract. So this is form 2. Then you have to file. This is when you do the form. When you do the first filing, these are the forms that are required. Then form 3, that is the statement and undertaking under section 8, wherein you say that this application is filed elsewhere or not. You have to write into detail if it is filed so. And if it is not filed, then the annex here it will be empty, just like nil. It is not filed anywhere. So the nil information is also required to be given. It is not that it is not required, but you have to actually submit those forms also. Then this comes when your patent is about to be granted, there will be a letter patent. That means a proper certificate will be there. Within that certificate, you want that your inventor's name are required to be published. So this is a form wherein you make a request for mention of the inventor as such in a patent. So you write here these are the contributors, these inventors are the contributors, and you make such statement that they are required to be mentioned in the patent document. So this is the formality part. Then as I told you that this has gone into this patent was granted within 6 months by the patent office. So there was a process that was taken by this applicant to make it faster. So what was it actually? They had requested for early publication in this, and they had filed a form 9 with a special fees. There is a special fee that is required to be paid to the patent office. Then you make a request request for early publication of the patent application. So you make such application in a form 9, and then as you are an educational institute, and then you need to file a form 28 also in that case. And the form 28 is how and what kind of certificate as a proof that you are a university or a institution, educational institution. That certificate you have to provide. In that case, in this case, the IIT provided their act how it is. So they had provided this their how they came into picture. This is the Institute of Technology Act 1961. By this act they are functional. So they had provided this document to the patent office. By this document they are the educational institution. So such document is required to be given. Then you also file the expedited examination request to the patent office, and the patent office will then you have to provide what circumstances you are using. It is not that everyone can file for the expedited examination, but there are some provisions under which only you are able to file. So you have to choose one of them which is applicable to you. In this case of IIT, the applicant is saying that the applicant is an institute established by the Central Provisional State Act, which is owned and controlled by the government. So by this provision, they would like to expedite the examination process. So this is also done. Then Form 26, because this patent application is not filed by IIT directly, and it is filed by this IP law firm, Kurana and Kurana. So they are required to also file the power of attorney before the patent office by the stamp duty of 100 rupees. So this is a Form 26 is required to be filed, and this Form 26 says that IIT Kanpur would like to hire these patent agents to make the patent granted under this title and this. And their address of correspondence will be like this, and this is filed by the Dean of the Research R&D, IIT Kanpur, signed by them. So one can take the clues from the actually filed patents by the other institution, and also it will be a guided journey kind of thing, we can say. Then this after the file, I will also show the drawings which are gone into Form 1, Form 2 application. So these were the drawings that were filed, and you can see there is no written text here. The written text are not allowed. So it has to be, it will be having some, who is the applicant's name will be here, then number of pages and page number will also be here, and the signature of the patent agent is also required. So such kind of format is there for filing of a drawing. So drawings will be not lying here and there in a document. It will be at the end of the a complete document. Unlike the patent, unlike the research publication, the patent document has the drawings at the end. Then we will come to the FER section, that is examination report. The examination report will look like this, and this examination report will have the details like who is the controller of the patent, and when it is required to be responded, within how many months you have to respond it. That kind of details will be there. Last date of response is 6 months. So within 6 months you have to file the response like thing. But there are changes now happening. Then who is the applicant? This is the examination report. If your examination is having a novelty, then the examiner will say yes, or inventive step. Inventive step is none. No claim is having the inventive step. So they had said no inventive step. So no claim to 1 to 10 are there, but inventive step is there, but no novelty is there. Sorry, novelty is there, but no inventive step is there. And industrial applicability is there. Patentability is said as yes. Then clarity, there is no clarity. Clarity objection is there. In this particular application, I'm telling. So this is generally happens with every patent. Whichever is you file, this process will happen, and you don't need to be disheartened when the patent examiner says that your patent is lacking novelty or inventive state. It is just like you need to have a counseling with your patent agent, actually how your patent will be granted, under what actually, how to draft the claims, redraft the claims, and carve out the inventive step out of a patent is essential art. So these are the D1, D2, D3 documents. These were cited. These are the Chinese CN, Chinese patent applications. These were cited by the patent office. And these are the D4, D5, D6. These are the patent. So sorry, the publications, research publications that are cited, and they are saying that the relevant description is a whole document. The entire document, after going through, it finds that there is no inventive step. So then how it is not novel or inventive, sorry, there is no inventive step. So the examiner is saying that how your patent is not inventive. So it says that therefore the whole invention in prima facie obvious to a person skilled in the art, considering all these documents. So so such kind of rejection will be there. Then also it is saying that non it is not patentable because of lacking of synergistic effect. Then the scope rejection is also there. That it is there are too many all the characteristics and distinctive feature of the composition are not sufficiently disclosed. In a principle means first claim they are not written. So that is why they are saying the term like polymer, alkali salts. So they are kind of broad and unclear. So you have to write actually what kind of polymer are you using or alkali salt. So very clear and definitive kind of things are required by the patent office. Then if you have not filed a GPA, these are many of the times it happens that the examiner will uh, write in general objections, but maybe that objections are not required to be met because they are already, you had already fulfilled those things. You need to reiterate in your document of response. So this was the rejection by the patent office. Then the applicant has filed his response to the reply to the patent, reply to the FER, and it will be like this. So primarily it will be focusing on, we'll see the claim amendments are done by the by the applicant here. Then some claims are deleted, some claims are amended, and so dependency is corrected in some of the claim. So this is happening, and then a detailed discussion is done on how our invention is inventive, and we try to give the arguments to the patent office how our invention is different. So we say that Nosicom filler is loaded by a blade coating technique in the range of this, and then the polymer is present, and you actually focus on these aspects. So then after the complete discussion, you can find here that
అది నాకు నాది టైం అయినా రాకపోతే బస్ లేట్ అని ముందు.
can you please mute? So so you will say that the low cost sodium ion battery, higher safety rating, faster charging, discharging. You try to give the advantage of those things, and then cited documents how they are different from yours. You have to give it in this manner, and then one can see here. Mm, So you say that D1 to D6 does not disclose, teach, or suggest, motivate all of the features of the claimed subject matter. Moreover, there is no clear reason to modify the cited documents. And in this way, you have to arrive to the conclusion. Similarly, for non-patentable, how it is not patentable, how it is patentable, you need to describe it, and you say that it is not a mere admixture, it depends on what kind of patentable, not patentable objection here it is. And that is how you have to write here. And you have to also give the case studies if it is required to be given. Otherwise, the patent will be means what actually were done to meet the objection is required. Then clarity, consciousness, conciseness. So how you are bringing in clarity in your claims by rewording your claims is also dependent. So then the formal objections were met and the form 3 and everything. This is very easy to be done. Then what actually the amendments are to be done, you have to mention it in a track change mode, what was actually filed and where you are doing an amendment. So when you are inserting something from the dependent claim to the claim 1, you are actually limiting your scope of the invention. Earlier, this polymer was not restricted or in this range, or the alkali salt was not restricted in this range, the claim 1. So, but now it is restricted, and you need to provide marked up copy and a clear copy also. You have to clean copy is also required to be filed before the patent office. So clearly showing to the patent office where you had done the actual changes. Then comes the hearing. The hearing will also look like the same, and after filing the FAR response, it is not that you will always get a hearing, but hearing is required to be means there will be a date in which you have to file the response. So again, there will be some problems that you had not addressed earlier. They will appear in this hearing, and this again you can see D1 to D6. These the examiner is not satisfied with the kind of arguments we had given, and again the patent office is saying that there does not exist any kind of inventiveness in your. Similarly, the non-patentability objection also persists. Most of the objections were persisting in the hearing section, hearing also. But after the hearing, in the hearing, we had the applicant has submitted more detailed information, and also during the discussion with the controller, the doubts of the controller were means it was the hearing mainly focused on inventive step, I believe, and the D1, how it is distinguishing from D1 to D6 were clearly described to the controller at that point of time, and therefore after hearing, again the amendments were done into the claims, and now the claim 3 and 4 were also merged into claim 1. So again the claims were narrowed down, and also the formal requirements were met, and further further again the how D1 and D5 D6 are different were elaborated to the patent office, and likewise it is done. Then conclusion, and you pray to the controller that your patent should be granted. And these are the amendments done. You can see here, earlier we had restricted our percentage of polymer and alkali salt here, but further the examiner stressed upon that it should be further narrowed down. So it is further narrowed down, and we had merged this claim 3 and claim 4 into claim 1. So after the satisfaction to the patent office, the patent was granted to the applicant. So in short, it is shown how how the patent can be granted. So after that grant process, there will be a kind of payment of renewal fee is required to be done. And also after every 3 years, you have to file a form 27 on commercial working, how it is required to be done, and what kind of IP portfolio. There is a review also. This is a best practice, not a compulsory practice. But whenever you want to pay the renewal fee, before that, you do the working on actually you need the patent or not. With that, I would like to say thank you to the organizer for giving me an opportunity to speak before you. So I will stop my presentation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Response from participants.
So if any comments, would like to.
Thank you very much, sir.
So if any comments, questions.
Any questions, please?
Sir, this is Dr. Lakshmi, lecturer in English, Government Degree College, Ramchandrapuram.
Okay, ma'am.
Sir, I have a question regarding a little bit out of the box question, sir, about patents infringement, sir.
Okay, fine.
Are there any infringement of patents, sir? Just like if we compare to copyrights infringement, is there any such particular term? Can you throw some light on that particular matter, sir, in 1 or 2 lines?
Yes,
Thank you.
Patent infringement is often done, and there exists, and there are many cases happen, and the damages are also given to the patentee in that case. And in a Ericsson versus Lava, there was a very it was a very good case regarding software. This 2G, 3G, 5G technology related standard essential patents were infringed by the Lava company, and the 250 crores damages were paid by the Lava company to the Ericsson in that case. So the as far as the infringement by the any party is concerned, it is taken by the it actually is how you enforce your patents. It depends on, but the enforcement is very good in India as far as the patent is concerned.
Thank you so much, sir. It was a very exhaustive, detailed, and in a way you presented awareness regarding patent filing right from the start to the end. And most of them have provided focus on different sorts of patents and how they should be filed. But the application and the kind of annexures you have shown is quite appreciative, sir. Thank you so much for bringing in and throwing light on the reality of the aspects of patent filing. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam. Response from participants, please.
Hello.
Yes.
Good morning, sir.
This is Sridhar,
Good afternoon.
Institute of Mathematics, SVK Dr. K.S. Raju, Arts and Science College, Penukonda. I congratulate. So good afternoon, all of you. I congratulate the principal and president of this webinar, Dr. K. Pedraj Garu, convener, HOD of Mathematics, Dr. D.C.H. Papara Garu, co-convener, Dr. G. Srinivasu Garu, and members of the organizing committee and faculty of V.K.V. Government Degree College, KOTHAPETA, for successful completion of this wonderful webinar on IPR. My special thanks to our eminent resource persons for their detailed, elaborative informative lectures. Really, we enlightened. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Paparao Garu, for arranging this wonderful webinar. We are expecting some more webinars like this in the future also. I congratulate all the participants for having such a wonderful webinar. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, Sridhar Garu. Participants' response, please.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Very good afternoon to one and all. So especially Yogesh sir and the previous speaker, Pawan sir, Kapil sir. So I'd like to congratulate all the entire team of this webinar, especially resource persons. 2 sessions are very informative. And as you said, it is not for NIRF and NAC. It is a time to elevate and motivate ourselves towards the goal, like to achieve something in our career. That is a motto of every teacher in higher education. That is as per my aspect. Okay, so this is the correct time to learn something about IPR. So apart from our knowledge, actually we are still learning something, how to file the patents and all. So almost 99% of doubts of my patent rights and all, they have cleared from your sessions. So thank you very, very much, Yogesh sir. And here I'd like to congratulate the entire team, especially Principal sir, Pedraju sir from V.K.V. Government College, and convener Paparao sir, HOD Department of Mathematics. So it is a tremendous job for you, sir, Paparao sir. And the co-convener of this webinar, especially Srinivasalu sir, I heartfelt congratulations to you, sir, and the other team members, the technical team, and all from V.K.V. College. So big congratulations to the entire team from Government Degree College, Ramachandrapuram. This is Sarah, lecturer in botany from Government Degree College. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Do you have any IP cell or IP coordinator or something like patent cell in your college?
We have IQAC, sir. IQAC are common, academic are common. We don't have any IP. Actually, that's why we are searching for people how to get certificate, how to file IPR. We are searching for that. We are.
So you first look for any person within yourself, within your faculty that who would like to have interest in this area. Then ask him to give some kind of IP. He do some kind of IP courses that are very free. They're WIPO courses. He can have that and do try to appear for patent agent exam, and he will be a very skillful person, and he will be a torch bearing in your institution, and he will also do scouting of the patents in your department also. That because in-house facility is very important to progress in the filing of the patents. That is how the patents will increase in your institution.
Okay, sir. Sir, we are searching in AI. Actually, we are taking the help of AI. Is there any patent for our work and all? Is it reliable, sir, or is there any source for that?
Sorry, I
It
could
depends
not.
on artificial intelligence.
Achha,
AI. Yeah,
so
AI tool.
And the AI tool will be helpful, but not everyone, because AI can give you any absurd thing. It is not means it is non-regulated thing. Means how to draft a patent and everything, because everywhere you need some kind of human touch. And otherwise they will not be motivated to do it. How to file an application also is very difficult task, because in many of the good organizations also it happens that what should be the name of the applicant, means institutional name also writing is a very difficult task for some people. And many times it happens that some wrongful information is given by the AIs, and that will be Means you don't know what will happen to in the long term. Maybe in short term you will be happy, but in long term maybe there may be some problems.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Any more, please? Response from participants.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir.
Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yes.
Audible.
Sir, am I clearly audible?
Yes,
Audible, very audible. Proceed.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir. Sir, myself, Ilavarsan from final year B.Com CA from SB University, Tirupati. So,
Finance. You are coming from finance.
yeah, yes, sir. I'm a B.Com CA student, sir.
Okay,
Bachelor of
fine.
Commerce.
Okay, fine.
Bachelor of Commerce student in SVCR Government Degree College, which is affiliated to Sri Venkateswara University, Tirupati, sir.
Okay.
So I would like to extend my small doubt regarding this patent rights.
Mhm.
So
Yes, you go on, proceed.
yes. Sir, if may, I'm a research scholar. If I participated in any kind of national seminars, if I wrote some kind of like paper presentations to the printing authority, like any kind of lecturers are conducting some kind of seminars. For that seminars, if I send my papers to them, the paper will be leaked to other people. So maybe inconvenient for my rights, isn't it not, sir? So it is mostly securable property or not. So actually the paper has made by me, but it has published by others.
Okay.
So how can I, sir?
So you are from this what you can say a finance, that means non-scientific, this what we can say physics, chemistry, and all this science. No? From non-science, your research publication is there. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So it will be a kind of IP, that will be governed by the copyright. Okay. So patent has nothing to do with it. If it is a patent, then make sure that before doing such kind of disclosure, you need to actually look into whether it is having any kind of patentable subject matter. Means that you can do you have something in your hand that can be commercialized. That aspect you have to check into. But as you are from the finance side, the moment you publish it or the moment you write it, it is copyrighted by, it is taken as a copyright itself. So there is no worry upon it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So thank you so much, sir. It is very informative for me. I will definitely pursue this one in my future seminars and future conferences. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes.
Yes. On behalf of my
Actually, you don't need to do anything. It is once you communicate to the anyone, even if you write an email, it is a copyright.
Okay.
You have the copyright for that. So you actually don't need to do anything.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir. So on behalf of SVCR Government Degree College, Palamaneru, which is affiliated to Sri Venkateswara University, Tirupati, I would like to extend my gratitude, thanks to all the authorities and all the department HODs and the Department of Mathematics and the Jawahar Knowledge Center of your institution. So thank you for conducting this kind of activity. So during this activity, I have entirely participated in the starting of this event till now, and I didn't expect so this much of information from all the persons. So it is very informative for me. Thank you so much for all the authorities who gave response to the question to the needy persons. So thank you so much for this information, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Any more, please? Response from participants, please.
Thank you, sir. This is again Dr. Lakshmi speaking, sir, from GDC Ramchandrapuram. Thank you, sir, Yogesh, sir, for elaborating on the topic. And also that I want to thank you for taking and gracing this presence of this occasion. And you have provided detailed workout and you have prepared well. That shows how complete you have presented on the particular topic and you have completely prepared on the topic, sir. It's a well prepared, well organized topic, sir. And I also want to thank the entire organizing team of V.K.V.GDC, KOTHAPETA, sir. And I'm thankful to all the coordinators, all the particular co-conveners, conveners, and the entire unseen team, which who are not visible online, but at the back of the particular helm of the conference. I'd be thanking all of them together on behalf of all the participants. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much, madam, for your valuable words. I am very much thankful to Dr. T. Pawan Kumar, sir. He has accepted our invitation and supported throughout this webinar. Also provided support to conducting and arranging the resource persons in Kapil Arya, sir, in place of replacing our DHOBLE, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Now, the vote of thanks by our Vice Principal, T. Ramadevi, please. And
Good afternoon to everyone present here. It is my privilege and honor to deliver vote of thanks on behalf of the organizing team for today's national webinar on intellectual property rights. First of all, I extend my gratitudes to Dr. Narayana Bharat Gupta Garu, Director of Collegiate Education, Andhra Pradesh, Mangalgiri, Dr. C. Krishna Garu, Joint Director of Collegiate Education, Dr. S. Shobharani Madam, Regional Joint Director of Collegiate Education, Rajamahendravaram, for their constant support and encouragement for conducting this webinar. We would also like to extend special thanks to Dr. C. Krishna Garu, Joint Director of Collegiate Education. Even with your busy schedule, you graciously joined the webinar and delivered an insightful message on intellectual property rights, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable contribution. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed resource persons, Dr. T. Pawan Kumar, sir, and Dr. Yogesh NATHUJI DHOBLE, sir. Your thought-provoking presentations and insightful discussions have truly enriched our understanding and added immense value of this academic gathering. We are sincerely grateful for your time, efforts, and the knowledge you have shared with us today. I would also like to extend our sincere thanks to our respected principal, sir, Dr. K.P. Raju, sir, principal of V.K.V. Government Degree College, KOTHAPETA, for his constant support, motivation, and guidance in organizing this webinar successfully. A special word of appreciation goes to Dr. D.C.H. Paparao, sir, convener of today's national webinar and head of the Department of Mathematics, for his wonderful planning, coordination, and leadership throughout this event. I also take this opportunity to thank Dr. G. Srinivasulu, sir, co-convener of the national webinar, head of the Department of Chemistry, and JKC coordinator, for his valuable contributions, dedication, and seamless execution of responsibilities that played a key role in today's success. Heartfelt thanks to the organizing committee members of today's national webinar, Dr. K. Ankamrao, sir, IPU-C coordinator, Dr. K. Satyanarayana, sir, HOD of Commerce, Srimati C.H. Nagarani, madam, HOD of English, Sri K.S.N. Prasad, sir, lecturer in computer science, and D. Kavya, madam, lecturer in computer applications, the dedicated faculty members, and the technical team whose tireless efforts ensured the smooth execution of today's event. To all the participants from various institutions who joined us today, we thank you wholeheartedly for your active participation, thoughtful questions, and enthusiasm. Your presence has made this webinar truly meaningful and engaging. Last but not least, heartfelt thanks to all the teaching and non-teaching staff of V.K.V. Government Degree College, KOTHAPETA, for providing the platform and support to host such an enlightening and successful national webinar. With this, we bring to our session to a close, wishing everyone continued learning, growth, and good health. Thank you all and have a great day ahead.
Thank you. Thank you very much, madam. I am very much thankful to our principal, Dr. K. Pedraj Garu, and special thanks and gratitude to our JD sir. Thank you. Thank you, one and all participants. Thank you. Feedback link will be shared to WhatsApp group. Certificates will be provided after 2 days. Don't worry, everyone, all registered participants must receive certificate. Thank you. Thank you, Ananda.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Ananda. Thank you, sir. Thank you, all participants.
Thank you, Babara sir.
Thank you, sir. Raghubabu Garu. We expect feedback from you.
Thank you. Definitely.
Thank you, Dr. Babara Garu.
Thank you, sir. Madhu Garu. Pratap Garu.
This is Dr. K. Pratap. Very good conducting of for your very good conducting of the national webinar. It is very nice. Thank you.
Thank you, Pratap. We can close this session now. Thanks once again. Thank you all. Fill feedback form. I will share to group. Close it.